Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. Arrow is finally back. I hate these breaks. I really hate these breaks. Just start the season and just run it until it ends. Like, just stop putting breaks. Like, there's a whole reason why they do it. I just hate it. But I'm so excited. Tonight's episode should be awesome. It really should. Because number one, Roy is still on the show. I freaking love the fact that Roy's back. He didn't do a lot in his first appearance back on the show in last episode. But I'm hoping to see more. People keep saying he has a new suit. I haven't seen it, so I don't know what's going on there. Nissa's back, which I was kind of hoping we were going to see her sooner, but I'm glad that she's back in this episode. And, of course, Richard Dragon is the actual main villain of Season 6, which Caden James, he was okay, but Richard Dragon, it actually makes sense. He's the guy behind everything, and he's the true villain. It really does make sense. And, of course, a lot of stuff going on with Black Siren. I'm pretty excited for what they're going to do. We learned some pretty big information in terms of what's coming up at the rest of Season 6 of Arrow. I'm not going to be mentioning it because some people might consider it spoiler, so that's okay. But I'll talk about that stuff, and I'll make sure I will announce it before I start talking about it in the review section. After the reaction, I'll talk briefly about some of the things we learned in terms of what's coming up, and I am pretty freaking hyped. I'm like, are you shitting me? And then another thing drops. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's just, the hype is real. I'm really enjoying this season. It's gotten better over time, in my personal opinion. I feel like the season started off pretty decent, and I feel like it's gotten better as it's progressed this season, and I'm hoping it continues that way until the finale, and hopefully Season 7. We're still waiting for that. So anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get into now newest episode of Arrow. I think it's episode 16, I believe. Anyways, guys, let's go! Oh, a flashback. Oh! Flashback to yeah, Malcolm! Oh. She's taking on multiple people at once. You want to know why? Because she's badass! Oh! Get out there, get out! Oh, there you go. Nice. I love seeing Roy. Love it. Go back to Roy. Go back to Roy. Roy!
It's just you and me, and we don't know what Diaz has, what he doesn't, and bottom line, I don't think that it should be just you.
He's got a point. He's got a point. If I leave and you're the Green Arrow, then who's going to be watching your back? Because the newbies are not a part of the team anymore. So, point.
Happily ever after. Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Ever after.
Well, kind of a...
Convincing. I'm thrilled. I don't want to jinx it.
Oh, something's going to happen.
I hear you've taken my husband as your own.
Yeah, well...
That is true.
We can talk about that later.
In the League, such talk would take the form of mortal combat.
What the hell is going on?
Apparently,
Are we gonna see that?
Dad.
Of course.
She's dirty. You should look into her. Just saying. She's the one at the top. She's the one. Yep, exactly. Something strange. Of course there is. Of course.
Is he okay?
We'll be able to sell over.
Yeah, me too.
Oh! I was just like, ooh. I like Roy's outfit. Oh. Oh! I was like, who's that? Oh! Oh my god, he got hit with a sword. Oh shit, here we go. Careful, Roy. Oh! Flip! He did a flip! Oh! Yeah! Whoa!
Kiss the floor.
Let's move.
You can't take this on by yourself. Plus, we have
I like the
rules.
fact that she's
Latest
not just
mathematician
allowing her to
right
go.
there.
So,
I need you to trust me.
come on, Roy. Come on.
You ready?
You do this. You guys are out, right? You're good.
What are you doing here?
Oh, it's that dude.
They can ask that.
It's that dude. Of course it's the dude. Of course it's him in that bet. He's dirty. He's a dirty cop.
Husband?
You gotta stop doing that.
My father was also evil. And I've dedicated the rest of my life to righting his wrongs. From what I understand, you've done the same.
But my father asked me to.
Well, yeah.
Wish he asked me to.
Mhm.
Not only I
So there's a map inside. What kind of map? Where does it lead? Where are we going?
So it would be really great to not be distracted. Yeah?
Very true. I'll stay here to make sure you remain uninterrupted. Sister wife.
Wait, what? Sister wife? Is that what you just said?
I do find it kind of cute when you're being insecure.
They're so adorable together. I understand his point of view and her point of view, but it's a lot of stuff going on.
She told me you stopped being the Green Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
That was the plan.
And then things change.
Life interfered.
Yep.
John got hurt because being the Green Arrow is what makes you feel complete. For some reason, when you put that hood on, it enables you to become the best version of yourself.
I don't know about that. Beginning, he was killing people, so I don't know if it's the best version of himself. But now, yeah, maybe. Oh my God! Leave Roy alone! God damn it! Careful. Oh! Oh! Careful, Thea. Thea, careful.
There's always a bomb situation.
Are you trying to bring us through to the detonator?
He's got a point. There's always something going on. Nice! That was cool. There you go. Okay. Oh! I don't like this. I don't like this! Don't you do this. Don't you fucking kill her. Oh my God, if you kill her, I swear to God. Woo! Good trick.
I know now why Merlin called his new league the Thanatos Guild.
Thanatos is the
Why?
personification of death in Greek mythology.
Exactly. I believe these lines suggest the existence of 3 installments. But 3 what? Your father discovered the existence of 3 Lazarus pits.
Woo!
Or was he dead?
That's been theorized forever. There's more than one. Because she destroyed the one when they brought Sarah back. Okay. It's interesting.
So have I. I'm gonna go with you.
What? Yeah. No. You
Okay.
don't need
They gotta stay together.
I do.
Yes. Yay, a hug. I was hoping for a hug. Ah.
I hereby annul our marriage.
Finally you do. I mean, I thought it was always funny that she called him husband, but I really hope Thea comes back for like a guest appearance from time to time. I mean, we have to catch up on what's happened to Lazarus Pits, right? I mean, we got to. I mean, you gave us that thing we've been theorizing forever. The music, man. Sorry I'm talking. I really hope we see her again. I mean, if it's not till next season, okay. Aw, sad way to end Arrow. It's sad. I think she's gonna come back. As a guest appearance, kind of like how Roy comes back from time to time, you know? That's my guess because she's such a huge part of this show, like she has been, and I know that in Season 5 and in Season 6 she barely had really any part because she was sent away or in a coma, but Thea was a big part of this show, and I think that she will return from time to time, hopefully as like a guest appearance like once or twice a season, just kind of showing up, you know? Because what you just teased in this episode is there's more than one Lazarus Pit, which we've all been theorizing for quite some time, that there is more than one. And I think it's interesting how that's the direction they went, because I think my idea was, okay, they're going to go the typical route. They're going to try to leave, blah, 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 and then they get stopped and all that kind of stuff, and then they're going to end up actually leaving and actually going on their happily ever after. They switched it up. They really do. Oh, also, by the way, I really enjoyed this episode. I forgot to mention that, but I'm talking about Thea because it's a big thing. But they finally give us the thing that there's actually more. I think they're saying there's 3 more. So was the one that was destroyed, that doesn't count? So is there 2 or 3? I don't know. But regardless, there's more than one. That means there's other ones out there, which tells me tells me Malcolm Merlin is actually alive, okay? Because he had the map, he set it all up. I'm telling you, because they were teasing it, that maybe he's not actually dead. We didn't see the body parts. He could have easily escaped and got out of it. Or he actually did die. Well, then, if the bomb blew him up, then maybe that wouldn't work. But you get my point. I think Malcolm is maybe alive. But regardless, back to Thea. So, instead of Thea and Roy actually leaving, going on happily ever after, they're going with Nyssa to track down the Lazarus Pits, which would make sense to why they're not going to be on the show in terms of like every episode, because they're off somewhere doing something. So I think that was a nice little twist I was not expecting. I was expecting Nyssa to leave, and then Roy and Thea, oh, love you, blah blah blah, and they're off happily ever after. Nope, they switched it up. They tease a little bit more about the storyline they're going to be bringing up in a bit, in terms of Diggle wanting to be the Hood. He wants the Hood back. He wants to be the Green Arrow again. He wants the outfit back, because he was given it at the, what was it, the end of episode 2, or was it the end of episode 1? I think, no, end of episode 2, because end of episode 1 was the fake picture of Oliver in the suit, unmasked. So, they're going to get to that point, because they've been teasing it quite a bit, and then they said that there's a storyline coming up, that where Diggle and Stephen Amell, that's the actor, Diggle and Oliver go head-to-head over the whole situation. I don't know how I feel about it. We'll see how it's handled. But anyways, to what happened in this episode besides Thea. So Roy had his a very not close comic book accurate suit. He had the hat, which I kind of liked it because it made sense. You want to have Thea in the speedy outfit. It's kind of but it's nice that Roy actually shot an arrow. He did a flip, which was awesome. And I'm glad they didn't kill Thea. I was scared for a second they were gonna kill her. I'm like, don't. And thank God they did not do that. We have this guild. I don't even know I forget how to pronounce it. But we have this guild that Malcolm Merlin created or whatever. And we have this new person, Command Athena, and whatever, blah, blah, blah. We don't know much about her except the fact that she's obsessed with Malcolm Merlin, all this kind of stuff, and what he was trying to build. I'm assuming we're going to see them again. At some point, because you can't set all this stuff up with the 3 Lazarus Pits and not really have it pay off at some point. I'm assuming if they get a season 7, which I've been hearing that it's likely they'll get a season 7, that they'll probably go back to this Lazarus Pits and this new guild or whatever, and we'll see some more of that. This episode felt very season 3-ish in terms of the League of Assassins, because we haven't really seen a lot of that since then. In season 4, we saw more of it, but in season 3 was the heavy focus on it, because it was our first introduction in terms of Ra's al Ghul, the League of Assassins, all that kind of stuff. So it felt really season 3-ish, which I'm fine with. And Oliver is now no longer married to Nyssa, which I loved. I just love the fact when Nyssa, every time she popped up, husband, that's her, like her character, like that's how she is. Like she knows, yeah, I didn't want to be married to you, but I got married to you in season 3, so now you're my husband. And then now she decides, years later, to give some kind of blade that annuls the whole thing. So I'm like, why couldn't you bring this the next time you saw him? Why didn't you have it in your back pocket? I go, here you go. I don't know. I guess because the joke, I guess they didn't want to keep the joke going forever for husband. And yeah, and then we saw newbies. What is his name? Oh God. What is it? I'm blanking on his name right now. Wild Dog. Hoss. Fuck, what is his... Renee. That's his name. We didn't see him in this episode. He is currently, I guess, going to go into rehab or whatever. But we saw Dinah and Curtis trying to figure out who's dirty in the system, which they're still working together in a sense, because Oliver pulls Dinah and Quentin into that room and says, we need to figure out who's dirty. So Quentin is obviously working with Dinah and Curtis to figure out who's dirty in the system. And I think Curtis with this guy, it's not going to end well. It's not going to end well with this guy. But who knows? Maybe it works out and they actually leave together and Curtis leaves the show. I'm not saying that Curtis needs to leave the show. I'm just saying that they could use that as an out. Who knows? The captain's obviously dirty. We didn't see no Richard Dragon, which this episode had a lot more stuff going on, so it makes sense that, hey, this is Thea's kind of send-off in terms of leaving the show on a permanent basis. Maybe she'll pop up from guest appearance from time to time, but she's not going to have a constant presence throughout the seasons anymore, unfortunately. And then Roy, of course, is still on the show, and Nyssa's back for this episode, so Richard Dragon and also adding Black Siren, too much. So that's the review. Now I'm going to talk briefly about the stuff that came out today that I'm really excited about. That could be considered a spoiler. So that's the end of the review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So I'm going to jump into this stuff. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers of what's coming up in a little bit on the rest of season 6, then click away now. You saw the review. You saw all that stuff. We're done. Okay, we're good. All right. So now, spoilers. 3, 2, 1, you've been warned. So the season finale of season 6 is going to include Sarah Lance, which I'm really excited about. And then it was like today they announced that Sarah Lance is going to be in the season 6 finale, which means we're going to see Sarah meet Black Siren. And if they don't do that, what's the fucking point of her being on the season 6 finale? What's the point? So she's going to meet Black Siren, meet the new Laurel. And then they announced, Stephen Amell tweeted out a picture of Colin Donnell, say his name, Colin Donnell, I think that's how you say his name, who played Tommy on Arrow, who died in season 1, who came back as Prometheus, an Earth X Prometheus version. He's apparently going to be in a flashback episode, I think episode 21. I'm like, you announced Sarah Lance for season 6 finale, and then you announced a Tommy flashback for episode 21? What the fuck is going on? So many cool shit happening. So awesome. So anyways, guys, that's the video. I'm pretty excited. I'll talk about more of that stuff later in the live stream this week. So anyways, I'm done rambling. I really enjoyed the episode. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.